Hello, everyone. Oh, good. You can hear me. Hey, everyone. How are you doing? What is new and exciting? So, right now... Oh, hello, sorry. Everyone. Oh, good. You can hear me. Hey, oh, you can hear double. You can hear echoes. Wait. Wait. All right. No echoes. It is good. So, I wanted to say something right now. First, I should say this. I'm Trooper SJP. This is the Academic Foxhole. Welcome to my Thursday Mac stream. Trooper SJP. I'm Academic Foxhole on... Twitter, Trooper SJP on YouTube. Hey everyone. So there's a discussion going on in chat right now that I need to address. There are a couple of things. One, my mustache is all messed up right now because I was out in the snow and the snow was just like, and it froze my mustache, and so my mustache is no longer as crisp and sharp as it normally is. And for that I apologize. I'm also scruffy because I thought, shaving my beard off, which I did last week, was a super bad choice now that we're in snowpocalypse. So I'm letting it grow back out a little bit. But, so I wanted to say something, though, that Jer's like, you're from Minnesota, go out in the snow, have fun. I have never had fun in the snow. I don't like the snow. When I was a little kid, I lived in the mountains of California, like full-on real mountains, not like fake mountains, but real mountains, up in the Shasta Mountains, and in an old abandoned mining town, a ghost town that is not on maps, except for like, kind of road maps, that had like, I think, it wasn't even a real town, it was like a census area, which had like maybe 100 people in it total, called French Gulch. I lived in a cabin with an outhouse and no electricity and no hot water, with the wood-burning stove and the kerosene lamps, and all of that. And I'm going to tell you, it snows in the Shasta Mountains of California, and I didn't like it. And I remember one time I was, my godparents were like, let's go out in the snow and let's sled and be so fun. And I was like, nope. I mean, I went out there for like a short time and I was like, I do not like this. I want to be by the fireplace inside, not outside in the snow. I have never been a snow person. That's just a thing. Well, okay, so I see now, okay, Critwitch is noting that this is where that I learned to make moonshine and grow tobacco. And I was a Shasta shaman, actually, which is why during Corp Sins, whenever they talked about the Shasta shaman, I was like, oh, I lived up there. But I want to say about Critwitch making this comment about moonshine and growing tobacco. So first note, this is California, so it wasn't tobacco, it was weed. I was not growing it because I was like a small child, but it was the middle of the mountains in California, and so I believe there was weed. I didn't know what it was at the time, but there was. Oh no! The name game! Come on, everybody! I said, now let's play a game! I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fana, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F very plain, and a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Levi, bo, bevi, banana, fana, fo, fivi, fi, fi, mo, mi, vi. Levi. Thank you so much for the subscription, Levi. It is much appreciated. That is awesome. Woo! Happy name game. Yay! I love it. Hey, Artie Snack, how are you? That is so... By the way, 5 months in a row, Levi, that is awesome. That's amazing. That is great. Oh, my mouth is doing fine. It's just like the rest of my body that had to be out in the snow that wasn't so exciting. Am I a nerve herder? That's a good band. I am a scruffy-looking nerve herder, and that is all true. So I wanted to tell you about the moonshine, because Critwitch brought up moonshine, and I feel like I've got to finish that story. So, I was 3 years old, right? Living up in the Shasta Mountains in French Gulch. And our goat died. There was an elaborate story told to me as a small child to explain how our goat died. Our goat was slaughtered so we could eat it, but they didn't want to tell me that because we had two goats, Cloudy and Sunshine, and I was quite fond of the goats. Anyway, the point is that one of the goats was slaughtered so that we could have food, but they didn't want to tell me that. They gave this whole elaborate story about how the goat was tied up to a post, and then we all went away for the day, and the goat ate all of the grass in the circumference, right? Well, you know, within reach of where it could eat from the rope. And then as it tried to, like, get grass outside of its reach, it strangled itself and died. So then we had to eat it. That was the story they told me. But here's the point. So we're at this goat roast, and I'm like 3 years old. And I'm up there with all the hippies that are hanging out in the mountains in French Gulch. And they have moonshine at this goat roast and all sorts of alcoholic beverages. I don't know. I'm 3. Anyway, here's the thing about 3-year-olds. 3-year-olds are quite cute. People think that they're adorable, right? So one of the things you do in the 70s with adorable kids is that you, like, give them a sip of your alcohol. I'm 3. What do I know? So here's the thing. There were a lot of people at this goat roast. And so I was taking sips of moonshine and wine and beer and, like, Jack Daniels, I don't know what, all sorts of stuff. And by the time the evening wears on, I am hammered. I'm a 3-year-old and I am hammered. Ooh. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Thank you for the host, Grinny. That's amazing. Yeah, I know. They should have just told me that sometimes animals kill other, like, that's fine. Whatever. Grinny, I won't tell anyone you're here. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You know what? If you don't want to be asleep, don't be asleep. You do you. You do what you want. So here's the thing. So here I am, and now I'm completely hammered as a 3-year-old off of moonshine. And I remember running around at this party in the middle of the mountains, and this was like the funniest thing, because I remember this as clear as day. I remember running, you know, and then, like, just slowly, like, leaning over this way until I fell over, and getting back up, and then running, and then, like, leaning over because I had no good balance, and then falling over. And this was that was me being drunk at 3 years old. And then the next day I had this terrible hangover, and it felt like I had these bumps in my head, and I didn't like it. And I did not drink alcohol again until I joined the Army at 18. Like, the entire time from, like, 3 to 18, I didn't have any kind of alcohol at all. And so, like, when all the cool kids were having alcohol in high school, I was not having alcohol because it was gross. Gross. Oh, Grinny, you're sick and icky. No! Don't be sick and icky, Grinny. Grinny, I'm drinking cranberry apple raspberry juice that I would like to will to you so that you have some tea maybe. Oh, I'm sorry that you're sick and icky. That's no good. You know what, though? I would tell my students that story because that was like a funny 3-year-old story. I don't mind telling funny 3-year-old stories. I also don't know that I'd be able to tell that was different from a sober 3-year-old. See, that's the thing. I don't think people realize that they were getting me drunk at this party. You know what I will tell you, Tuhuds? I don't know about the book. I should read it, but I don't have time right now. You sound like me. When my parents would go on a boat, my mom used to hide vodka in water bottles, and one day she came home and left a vodka water bottle on the counter, and I came in and chugged it. Oh no, Grinny. Yeah, right? And then you're like, nope, none of that. Oh gosh. That's the life of a small child running around. So it burned all the way down, and then my mom said I went up to my room and went to sleep. Oh, poor young Grinny. How old were you at the time? How old was, like, this was like wee Grinny? Oh. Yeah. Ugh. You were a teenager. Oh, I was 3. But no fun, right? No fun at all. What do I want to tell you? Oh, we have a giveaway for Quake. Quake. Oh, you did it more than once. Oh, poor Grinny. Quake Champions. We have a giveaway for Quake Champions today. Fire and Fury. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, he says that he's going to sue, but he probably won't because he just threatens to sue people all the time. It's what he does. I was something else. Oh, yeah. So today I went to the dentist, right? I went to the dentist, and which is a walk. It's like a 20-minute walk. I walk down to the dentist. It's snowing a little bit. It's fine. I go in. They put the crown on, right? And then they're like, oh, no, you've got to come in like in 3 weeks because there's something wrong with the other tooth that was right next to the tooth with the crown. So I've got to go back and they're going to go and like, I don't know, examine this other tooth, which is no fun. But I'm walking back, right? I'm walking back and like it is snowing so hardcore. And by the time I get back, my entire facial hair is frozen. And there's a picture on Twitter about it. Academic Foxhole. You can see, I don't know, old Jack Frost Trooper 6. So that's, there you go. In college, I kept my gin in a Brita pitcher, or has never found it during room inspection. You know, in college, I was old. I mean, I started undergraduate at 25. I just like didn't care about alcohol at that point in time because who cares, right? I mean, whatever. It's not that interesting. So what's going on? What do I want to tell you? So I was turned into Jack Frost or a White Walker. I have a new crown. I've got to go back to the dentist. I got through like 200 emails yesterday. I'll do like 200 more today. What else? We're going to play Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders. That's what we're going to do. I think we should just do it because you were 8. Oh, by the way, in case somebody wants to know, I don't like gin. Not that you're like, don't buy me gin. Don't do it. I don't like it. I don't like gin. I don't like gin because it tastes like cleaning fluid. Ugh. It tastes like Pine Sol. Thank you, Skexy. Skexy appreciates my dislike of gin. No, if I'm gonna drink alcohol, it is going to be frozen. It's going to be some kind of bright color, and there will be an umbrella in it, and it will be sweet. That's all I'm saying. It'll be a frozen strawberry daiquiri, which is why I actually don't drink a lot of alcohol, because the kinds of things I want involve a lot of
Come on to my house, my house, come on.
Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Lizzie the Bold, welcome in. How are you? You missed an entire story about how drunk I got when I was 3 years old. But that's fair. Don't worry about it. You didn't miss much. Welcome in, Lizzie the Bold. I have Hud's thinks that gin tastes like Christmas. Who wants to drink Christmas? Lizzie, I have a question for you. Are you streaming tonight? Because I hope you are. Because I want to raid you. So I hope you're streaming tonight. That would be so exciting. That would be my joy. Also, Hud's is like it. But like, I don't want to drink a Christmas tree. Tastes like pine. Like Pine Sol. It's not my joy. Drinking Christmas is what gets you the bad guy from the Happy TV show. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to play Agatha Christie, The ABC Murders, the last installment. Jews want to drink Christmas. Is Jews drinking Christmas some sort of old school thing that people would say to be mean to Jews? Jews, they drink Christmas. I have been here just looking. Oh, good. Oh, no, you're dying. Oh, rabbit. Lizzie, I'm just asking for no particular reason. Certainly not for me. If you rabbited, would you rabbit more? You're beautiful. I'm just asking for no particular reason. Oh, Tahuds, only the blood of babies? I thought it was Christmas. Maybe a different one, though. Lizzie, also, Grinny Weasley's also not feeling well, and I want everyone to feel better today. That's what I want. I want everyone to feel healthy, wealthy, and wise. So, we're going to finish this game today, and I'm very excited about it. Sorry, I'm a few drinks in already, and I'm already on the blood libel stuff. So, but wait, what's worse, though? Blood libel or Christmas libel? Because war on Christmas. There's not a war on Christmas. Just for the record. I will do... Oh, okay, more Your Beautiful Monday. I can handle it. Oh, I'm in stereo. Healthy, wealthy, and wise, Ben's my birthday buddy. Okay, so here we are, right? We're going to end Act 2, I think, or Chapter 2. Your dad was going about... There's so much Christmas. I will tell you, you want to know what? I feel like there should be a war on Christmas. I feel like we should not be having Christmas stuff happening before Thanksgiving. I feel like that's too early. Bah humbug. That's my war on Christmas. It happens too early. We start it's all like, Happy Christmas. I was like, it is October. They even sometimes give you Christmas stuff before Halloween. There's no need for that. Come on. Come on. That's all. Well, if the folks in Bethlehem had just done their damn jobs, there would be no Christmas to libel. I agree with the timeline. Thank you. Like, after Thanksgiving, give us a chance to breathe, Also, side note, because there's turkey in Thanksgiving, for the winter holidays, my family would make lasagna. Because who wants turkey all the time? I don't want to hear about Christmas until finals are over and vacation is imminent. Skexy, that is a very, very sensible position, right? Once finals are done. All right, we have to go and figure out about our burned letters. But I explained that it was just about being cool to people who don't celebrate Christmas. That's it, and that's all. Yeah.
So, how are you getting on? Ooh. I'm ready to take notes.
I'm so excited. So we're going to
now down to work.
We're going to figure this out. This is where we go and
needs putting in order a little.
Ooh. Okay, so we have to put these letters in order. How hard should that be? That shouldn't be hard, right? Okay, so let's see. We need some... Okay, well... Huh. Whew. Well... Okay. Huh. We've got bits of letter, it looks like. I suppose this is going to go there? Hey, people. We're doing a thing. I imagine also this is going to go... I know. Just start at the corners. That's exactly it, right? Maybe? I wonder how you know if you've got it right. I don't know, folks. I don't know how tight this...
This page is finished.
Okay, well then.
That's done. 3 more to go.
Oh, Grinny Weasley, this is what I want you to do. I want you to lurk, and I want you to drink fluids, and I want you to sleep, and I want you to get better. Grinny Weasley, if you don't mind, I'm going to give you an internet hug. Like big internet hugs. I want you to feel better. It looks like 4 small pages. That's all. It looks like 4 small pages. Because they're like 4 groups. Yeah, lurk, sleep, and heal. Well, this is I wonder if these are like...
This piece should be placed here.
Okay, sure. That's fine. This should probably go here. I'm thinking this. And then... Oh, no, I'm not done. Come back. It looks like these are really loose, right? Yeah.
This page is finished.
Boom!
And that's 2 done. It's easier than I thought.
Hercule Poirot, No one has ever accused you of not being very sure of yourself. Oh, wait. Aridin said something. Aridin, what did you say? Aridin, what did you say? I have to scroll up. Oh, good, yes. I want Lizzie and Grinny to feel better. I want all the people to feel better. All right, so, well, this one should probably go up here, right? No? No, it totally should. There we go. And, let's do this, maybe? Ooh. Here, this will do. This should go here, clearly.
This piece should be placed here.
Yeah, I know, I just did it. You need to relax, Poirot. Poirot is, like, a little controlling. That's all I'm going to say. And this should maybe go here. All right. Look at us.
This page is finished.
Hey.
Only one more. Keep going.
Hey, I'm so excited. The way I see it, wait till December to really start on the Christmas. Yeah. December. December is when you get the winter solstice and the Christmas and the Hanukkah and the Kwanzaa. Just wait until December. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, here we go. Right? Perfect.
Does not look too difficult.
I like how he just wants to talk to us, telling us about how great he is. That's cool, Poirot. You can do that. There we go.
This page
Boom.
is finished. All the pages are reconstructed.
Okay. These are going to be medical files, and I think that they're going to show that all of our victims went to this doctor and the killer. Okay, so we've got some cloth and some...
A bottle of solvent.
But HIPAA! I think that maybe we don't care about HIPAA so much. You know? Do I just do that? What do I do? Oh, you know what I do? I bet I do
Bottle
this.
of solvent.
Yes, I know. Maybe I do that? No. Maybe I do this? Let's see.
All the pages are reconstructed.
Yes, I know. Oh no, there's HIPAA in the US, right? HIPAA. All right, so here are all the pages. I cannot click on this. I cannot click on... Oh, no, I can click on that. Here we go. All right, hold on. What I want to do is put the solvent on the...
A dry cloth.
Yeah, I want to put the solvent in here. Oh, come on.
A bottle of solvent.
Yes. There is HIPAA in the US, but... Oh. I know you gotta hit... No. I don't want to... No. All right, puzzle. Ooh, something happened. Well, hey, where'd you go? I just lost my solvent, I think. Oh, yeah, you're right. I suppose
cloth.
Poirot never has to deal with HIPAA.
A dry cloth.
Yes, I noticed there's a dry cloth.
A dry cloth.
Right, yeah, I see it. I think we lost our solvent, everyone. I think our solvent's gone missing. Well, here we're gonna go out and we're gonna start again because I think we lost our solvent.
Now, down to work.
Down to work.
This needs putting in order a little.
See how it is? It's all right. We did it. It's fine. We'll just do it again. It'll be fine. It wasn't that big of a deal. Even though I call shenanigans. It's fine. Here we go.
This page is finished.
I can't believe we have to do it again because we
That's
lost.
done. 3 more to go.
We lost our. I know, right? We lost our bottle of solvent, and that will not do. Let's do this.
This piece should be placed here.
I know, that's why I placed it there, Poirot. I feel like Poirot sometimes is mocking me. That's what I feel like. Here we go.
This page is finished. And
Read.
that's 2 done.
Tuds is
Easier
like.
than I thought.
I like how Tuds is like, no reading. Reading is hard, but reading is fundamental.
This page is child's play.
Is it child's play, Poirot? It may be child's play, but what
This
about
page will be reconstructed in a flash.
what about the other parts? Okay, in and so and so.
This page is finished.
We're
Only 1 more.
I know,
Keep
Poirot.
going.
I really like how encouraged you're being on this part, which is not that hard. I know, he really is demeaning to my accomplishments. I feel like Poirot is not like the kind of person you want to hang out with a lot. That's all I'm saying. Because I feel like he'd be rude.
This page is finished. All the pages are reconstructed.
Okay. Poirot. Alright, so now we have... Alright, so now we have, look, we have dry cloth. And we have solvent. You want to put the dry cloth on the solvent or vice versa, right? This is clearly what we have to do, and then use the cloth on the sheets. So, this is my guess. All right. Maybe we do this? Maybe we do this? Hey! It worked. You know what? I'll take it.
Cloth is now soaked with solvent.
I'll take it. Didn't work before. Worked this time. I will take it. Let's see if we can move this here. Yes. Okay.
Got it. Make a note, Hastings. Make a note.
Okay.
Mrs. Alisasha, Sharpona in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look,
Yeah.
Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at Comside.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
Found him in the case. Like, clearly. Oh, Ger, that was inappropriately awesome. I solved the puzzle. That makes me feel like maybe I'm a Mario. I solved the puzzle. All right, so we're gonna read these now. I feel like okay. So we've got Miss. Here's what I bet. Ash, we're gonna get all ABCs and then the killer, right?
Alice Asher, shopkeeper in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, chronic cough with loss of blood. Prescribed laudanum-based cough medicine.
Drugs. Laudanum, for those who don't know, is opium. It's cool. People really liked it back in the day. People's idea of medicine was exciting.
Betty Barnard, waitress in Bexhill.
What?
Chronic bronchitis causing dysphonia. Advised to stop smoking.
What? So strange. Who's number 3?
Alexander Bonaparte Cust. While wounded, mustard gas and head trauma. Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis. coughing fits with blood. Suffers from absences and amnesia.
That's our killer. What?
Dick Dudley Dunbar, owner of the Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster. Asthmatic, heart disease, heart condition. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yeah, no. Right, I know exactly where the burned documents came from. I was there. All right, let's see. Bexel's a very popular seaside resort. Not interesting. Miss Asher's name is the documents. Thora Gray saw a door-to-door salesman coming to the house on the day of the murder. There are many people in Cherson on the day of the murder. Sir Michael Clark's medical records have been consulted recently. All the victims suffered from throat afflictions. Let's say... I want the door-to-door salesman. And I suppose maybe... Mrs. Asher? No, that wasn't it. So let's go with that last one. That is apparently also not it. Hold on. Let's see. We have the medical records, door-to-door salesman. Maybe we don't need that one, actually, probably. Let's go with throat afflictions. And Miss Asher's name is visible. Boom! The documents come from Dr. Clark's patient records, which I knew. You all knew that too.
Documents are medical records, and without a doubt, they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C, or D. And it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
Mm-hmm.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the two victims appear on them? And who are the two other patients?
These are very good questions.
I have an answer. D is the next victim, and C is the killer. I don't know why people don't ask me. For heaven's sakes. People should just ask me these questions, because I know. Is there anything interesting here? We've already read that. We don't need to look at it again. Let's go answer the phone, shall we? I sometimes think that Poirot is not as fast as we are here in the foxhole. That's all I'm saying.
Hello, Poirot?
Any news, Chief Inspector?
You wanted a stocking seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady, who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
Is it, Alexander Bonaparte Cust?
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes, Alexander Bonaparte Cust. How did you guess?
Because I know all the
Poirot,
things.
You have magical powers. It's a serious lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
He's gonna go see Dick Dastardly. Indicate the Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster. Oh yeah, the Black Swan in there we go.
Look for him at the Black Swan Hotel.
What? How do you know he's there?
Trust me, Chief Inspector.
You appear to be very sure of yourself. Very well. I'll call the Black Swan straight away. The owner is going to get a shock when he learns that there's a murderer under his roof.
So, hi Aneo, welcome in. Also, if there's anybody I have not said hello to, hello everyone. So, folks, you need to know something. There is a game called Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective, and it's amazing, and I love it. It's not for everyone, clearly, but it's really good. It's a game where you have to solve murder cases, and there's like a little booklet for each case, and also in the box you get all of these newspapers, and you get basically the setup for the murder, and you have to choose like who you want to investigate. Like there's a map of London, who you want to investigate, who you want to question. You search for clues in the newspaper, and the thing is, you have to make note of every person you question. Like, so it's like a move, right? And one move is like question the butler, or a second move would be investigate the circus. And your goal is so you do as much investigation as you want, you and the rest of the people who are playing, and try to find out as much information you can. And when you think you've got all the information, then you say, okay, we're done. And then you consult the book, and the book will ask you 4 questions about the murder, and then 4 questions that are sort of incidental. And the questions about the murder, you don't know what the questions will be, but you know they're going to be like, who did it, how did they did it, what's the motive, and probably some other question about them. And then 4 other questions. And you get points for every question you answer correctly. And you also get points for how few moves it took you to solve the murder. And Sherlock Holmes always gets 100 because Sherlock Holmes can solve murders in like 3 moves, and you're like, what's wrong with you? Why are you telepathic? And so you're trying to get as good of a score as you can. It's really good. It's such a good game. Oh, there's an Eldritch version of that. Oh, that sounds exciting. It's a really good game. I recommend it. So let's... So do we encourage Yap, or do we call it instead of... No, let's encourage Yap. Like, it's his job.
Do your best, Jap.
You can count on me.
It's a great game. I recommend it.
Hastings, everything is at stake. With a little luck, our main suspect will soon be under lock and key.
Oh, it's the phone. Are we finishing the game already?
So, has Cust been arrested?
Yes, the Doncaster police are sending him by train.
That is good news. But why so gloomy, Chief Inspector?
Well, when I told the hotel owner that he was sheltering a murderer, he collapsed.
He's dead?
No, fortunately, but it has taken its toll on him. It has to be said that with his name starting with the letter D, he had every reason to fear Cust. I bet he was going to be the next victim.
He was. I'm going to know his... Yes, I know his medical records.
Chief Inspector, I believe that I share responsibility for this incident.
What do you mean?
I saw Mr. Dunbar's medical records. His heart was weak. I should have warned you.
It's very honest of you to tell me that, Poirot. I appreciate your gesture.
Please keep me informed of his progress.
We always just
You
honesty.
can count on me. I'll do what's needed.
I will visit him at his bedside when the killer is caught.
That's typical of you, Poirot. We should focus on the next part of the investigation in order to avoid other incidents.
But we have the killer,
While
don't we?
we're waiting to question Cust, we could search his room in London.
Where does he live?
The Marbury Guest House?
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details for Cust's transfer.
I understand. À bientôt.
Do we have to just... Oh, I suppose we just capturing is not
Hastings,
enough.
we are making good progress. Please go and search the room of our number 1 suspect.
Okay.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
The dentist. So that is why you are so nervous and bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable prospect.
It's fine.
But an unavoidable one. Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own.
Look, it's fine going to the dentist unless there's a snowpocalypse. Then it's less fine. Then it's not exciting at all.
To Marbury Guest House, please.
I feel like we're done, right? But apparently not. Oh, this game is also psychic. By the way, Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective, I recommend it. I think it's great. You can play with any number of people. Some people don't, but like it is a game to play if you like solving mysteries. Like it's really a logic puzzle shenanigans sort of game. All right, well, here's the Marbury Guest House. Let's look at
I've been
things.
going past this modest guest house for so long. I would never have thought that the ABC case would lead me here.
When you say modest guest house, this looks a little bit less than modest. Look, there are cracks in the walls. There's like boarded up whatnots. I feel like modest is not a good word. Not a good word at all.
Marbury. There is a very pretty village by this name in Cheshire.
It's nice that you ponder so much. Well,
Marbury. There is a very pretty village by this name in Cheshire.
I suppose we're going in, everyone. We're going in. Have you seen the timeline and the bonuses? You'll be able to relive the events in chronological order. Thanks. Oh, look, it's so bright and sunny in here. The air is very nice. I have to say, I think it's pretty. All right, well, we can leave. We can look at some plants. Let's go and look, shall we? Oh, look.
Looks like I found the real master of this house.
Of course, because you know how cats are. Cats are in charge of everything.
There is no need to worry about the household cat. I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases.
Why would I even be worried about this cat? I feel like some people... I'm not worried at all. Let's, and I think there's something else we can... Let's chat with Miss Marbury, shall we?
How do you do? You must be Mr. Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector Jupp told me that you might be coming.
That's true. It's true. I'm going to tell her that she's of great help. I'm not going to get annoyed seeing her peel potatoes, because why do I care?
Madame, you may be of valuable help to me.
It would be my pleasure to help you. Will there be some journalists there as well?
I think you might even be interviewed.
It's true.
You are key witness.
It's true.
I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Oh yes, sometimes he got angry and waved his arms about. But even then, he wasn't frightening. And he was as gentle as a lamb again immediately afterwards. It was only this morning that I understood. He told me he was going to Cheltenham, but my daughter saw him at Euston Station. It's not the right station. To get to Cheltenham, you have to take the train from Paddington. And what's more, Mr. Cuss left behind an ABC with Doncaster underlined.
Oh.
As you can imagine, when I saw that, I called Scotland Yard.
You're a good citizen. I will congratulate her for her observation, because she knew about the ABC because she reads the papers like everyone else. I mean, come on.
Well done. You were right. He did go to Doncaster.
So I was right to warn the police.
Yes.
Tell me, did you have any other reason to suspect Mr. Cust?
Well, he's odd. Sometimes he coughs really loudly and complains that his throat is burning, and sometimes he talks to himself and stares into space. He told me that it was because of a wound he got in the war. His head hasn't been quite right since, he said. And then he was in Churston when that millionaire got murdered. I found his train ticket when I washed his coat. He didn't want me to wash his shirt. He washed it himself. But I did see big brown stains on it.
Wow. Okay, like big, huge blood. Like, and you didn't call the police beforehand. Whatever. I'm just gonna ask her if it was blood because you know, right?
Do you think it was blood?
Well, when I saw them, I thought, look, he spilled his wine or his soup all over himself. But now that I think about it, well, they did look like blood.
Got used to travel for his work. Is that correct?
Oh, it wasn't for pleasure. He was always unwell on trains. But he had to sell his stockings around England. I have to respect my engagements, he used to say.
She's very
Do you know what
excited.
Cust was
She's
at the
very
time of
excited.
the murder in Andover and Bexhill, on June the 21st and July the 25th.
No, I don't know. That was a while ago, you know.
But surely you keep a register.
It won't do you much good. Mr. Cuss rents his room for the year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it. Ah, I remember one thing. Bexhill's by the sea, right?
Yes.
Indeed, it is a large seaside resort.
Well, as it happens, at the start of July, Mr. Cust asked me to repair his bathing dress. Suspicious, huh?
I'm just going to ask her to continue.
Very interesting. Please
She's-
continue.
I also forgot to say that he started buying newspapers that talked about the case.
Ask for more details with the newspapers. Ask when he started buying the newspapers. I'll ask when he started buying them.
When did he start buying the newspapers?
Let's see. I think it was just after the millionaire's murder in Churston. He didn't seem all that interested before that.
That will be all for now. I'm going to take a look at his room.
Take the key on the counter.
Huh. I mean, I still think he did it. Right? Let me look at her.
This woman appears to be in a good mood.
She is. She also clearly loves attention, and she wants to be famous. Welcoming smile, smooth movements, and relaxed
Mrs.
posture.
Marbury is in a good mood. She is working very precisely in producing incredibly thin peel.
Good for her. Right? Good for her. I might as well just get these keys. Oh, what is this?
I don't think my register will help you. Mr. Cuss rents his room all year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
All right. I also feel... No, I just want the keys. I also feel like they use the same voice actor for everything. But it's cool. What do we have here?
The truth is becoming apparent, and I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
Oh, what? What? We have something to say to her? I just want the keys. Look, I just want to get the key. Key.
I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
Right now? Already? Alright, wait.
I don't think my register will help
I think we need to
you.
look at this again before...
Mr. Cuss rents his room all year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
I am the killer. This is how Hercule Poirot, that's why he's so involved, because he doesn't want to be found out. All right, let's see.
The truth is becoming apparent, and I have
Okay,
something
what is the
to
truth?
say to Mrs. Marbury.
Let's see. Wait, don't go. Fine. We're just gonna, I suppose, before we talk to her, because I feel like we're gonna accuse her of something. She's the landlady. She sublets her rooms to other guests when her usual residents are away. Okay. So we can get her on the sublet thing. That's fine. So we've got to go back to talking to her. We got it. We got it, my friends. No, I just want to talk to her. Ice Bunny, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I was stuck in the middle of ridiculousness of snow, and I imagine you like the snow. J'accuse! Miss Marbury, I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to her. You know, why is it so hard just to talk to a landlady? Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be that difficult. No! No! Here. We're going to go outside. And then we're going to come back in.
It is not the right time.
They won't let me go outside. Alright, so now we're going to talk to her. Boom. We got it. Okay.
Mrs. Marbury, if I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexil murder. Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
Yes, I remember. Just for one night as a favor. Mr. Cust was away, all my other rooms were taken, and poor Mr. Fishman had nowhere to go.
I think she does this all the time. Oh! Alright, should I be understanding or indicate this? Oh, well, I think that that Poirot, he's kind of a jerk, so we'll indicate that it's illegal.
You rented the same room to two people. Very profitable, but quite illegal.
But I didn't harm anyone. I was only helping everybody out.
Well, I got ego points for that because, you know, that's how he is. So I think I still have to question her some more. Eh? Let's see. No, I just want to chat with you. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm just going upstairs. That's it. We'll talk to her more later. Ooh! Look, it's his room! I don't think I'd like somebody renting my room while I'm away. I don't think I'd like that at all. Because then they'd be like in my room with my stuff. I don't think I'd appreciate that. Just, I mean, nobody cares, but those are my feelings. All right, let's see what we have here. We have a bottle. Antitussive-based laudanum.
Laudanum Cameron's chemists. Laudanum, a medicine for coughs. It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Asher.
This is true.
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Also, it's opium. I'm a bit stressed over the exam Wednesday, but all else is fine. I'm sure you will do well. You've been studying, Ice Bunny. A sedative. Chloroform. 5-0. 1 teaspoon every hour for 6 doses, then 1 teaspoon every 2 hours for succeeding doses. So apparently, chloroform's a sedative. I didn't realize that. That's
Diethyl barbituric acid, Johnson Company. I know this medicine. It is a powerful sedative.
says so right
This
there.
subject would probably be useful to me.
Give him a sedative. Time to stress over prepare. Yeah. But remember, you still have to sleep. That's important, because if you don't sleep, it's not good for your studying. It's not good for your memory.
Awful. This place is a real mess.
You're so judgy, Poirot. So judgy. Slightly misaligned bed. Poirot, very judgy. Crockery in a mess.
At
Scruffy
least we can
coat.
say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
No, he's not into feng shui. He's a war veteran with shell shock. Like, relax a little bit, Poirot. But oh, look. It's going to be the typewriter that's going to have all the stuff. And, oh, look at all this. What is
Cust is
this?
parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left. It is clear that he did not grow up in luxury.
No. I mean, I feel bad for the
Did
guy.
Cust drop it when he opened the window? Or was it Mrs. Marbury while she was cleaning?
I don't know, actually. I really couldn't tell you. I know I'm going to type all the W's.
John Milligan, Managing Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street, Leicester. To A.B. Cust, Marbury's Guest House, 1935, May the 21st. Dear Sir, further to our letters dated 5th and 10th of the month, we confirm we are you as door-to-door salesman, according to the conditions stated in our previous letters. We will send you the articles by mail and also a Redfield typewriter you will be using for every business letter. Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21, Andover.
Oh,
Arrive by train the 20th in the evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town. This letter establishes that Cust went to Andover, but the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips. I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I
yes.
just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have proved that he was present at all the crime scenes.
Okay. All right. Feeling pretty good. Let's look at...
It's an ABC.
It is. And also a knife. Hello, suspicious-looking knife. What kind of knife is this? This looks like a steak
A
knife?
long-bladed knife. A murderer's weapon. The subject would probably be useful to me.
Sorry. It's just the way he said it, right? He's like, a long-bladed knife, a murderer's weapon. And you're like, just calm down a little bit. Just relax.
I have to get the ribbon. How am I going to do it?
It looks like a Kenna knife. So I think, oh look, it's the ribbon. I feel like I grew up using a typewriter. You just take the ribbon off. It's not that difficult.
The right-hand reel has been removed.
Oh. If they say the same things, then it seems like it's even easier. Now let's,
The left-hand reel has been removed.
Yes. We just take the ribbon now.
Something is blocking the ribbon.
Really? It's a puzzle box typewriter. I'm just saying. You know, it's really funny, because I have not used a typewriter in a really long time, and that's okay with me. Like, typewriters are cool, and if I were a super hipster, then maybe I would love it. But here's the thing. Typewriters, they don't save. They're a pain in the butt to edit. I'm just saying that, I'm just saying.
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC.
It is not, it is...
I only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Jack clean the keyboard if he wishes.
Well, I see the eye problem. Ooh. It is not like it is philosophy in business class and you can read the ribbon. Right, exactly. You can just read the ribbon, right? This is... I'm quite sorry for you if Mr. Poirot... Like, this is totally... Hello? Like, this is totally it. This is, like, clearly... Boom. Right? Here we go. I feel like we have it. I think I have to go all the way around. See, this is, like, clearly the ribbon for us. And I think that maybe I'm good, right? We're good. And I think we're good here. Whoop. Maybe we're not good yet. Apparently we're not good yet. What is this? And... Right? I feel like we're good. Yeah, I think we're good, everyone. We just need to get out. I feel like they're not letting us out. Oh! This puzzle is apparently not done. I think, like, seriously, I just think we need to, maybe we haven't finished looking at the ribbon. Right, so here's the ink ribbon. This is, like, look, I'm seeing it. I'm looking at it. Because sometimes you have to, like, get him to say something to you about it. And then you know you've gotten it. Ugh. Can I click on the eye? See, no, I can't get to the keyboard at all. I wish I could, because then I'd be in great shape. I will look one more time at the 3 bits, but I actually think that I think the problem is I have to get him to say something about the ribbon, which means I have to finish sort of searching at the ribbon. Oh, that's a really good question. That's a good question. All right, I'm gonna...
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC.
All right, so let's...
I only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Jack clean the keyboard if he wishes.
It's a good question. Here's the eye. No, I'm quite sorry. Let's see. I think it's one of those kind of funny things where you want to get him to say the right thing. It doesn't look like we can unspool, but here's an eye, right? There's a Mr. Poirot with my name on it. Mr. Poirot. Hey, Empress Pookie, how are you doing? We just want him to say, oh, look. Da-da-da. Like that. That's all we want. Mr. Poirot.
All the letters
There we go.
announcing the murders were written on Cust's typewriter.
Yes, we got it. Hey, Emperor Spooky, how are you doing? I hope you're doing really well. Okay. Perfect. So now we just need to prove... Oh, Empress Pookie, why does Dragon Age Inquisition hate you? It really shouldn't. Is it acting up? Oh, it hates your elf. Well, a lot of Dragon Age Inquisition society is not really nice to elves. This is fair. Okay, let's
It's closed.
well then let's open it.
ABC guys, enough to sign about a dozen murders.
This is fair.
It's closed.
Can we just open it?
It's closed.
Why does Dragon Age Inquisition hate your elf? You should tell me this. I'm gonna just use the knife to open it.
This knife is very useful. Who knows? Maybe it never cut anything other than string.
Oh, you're at the...
Stockings.
Maybe. Oh, you're at the Orlesian Ball to save Empress Celine. I did not get the full approval of the court. I was not smooth enough. So, what's in this box?
Stockings.
Oh, right, stockings. Okay, that's fine. The Orlesian Ball, difficult but fun. Okay, let's see.
Trousers, white shirts. Everything has been washed very well.
By Mrs. Marbury, I'm sure.
The Bexhill daily paper, dated from the day of the Bexhill murder.
That means he was in Bexhill.
Most probably the basting dress repaired by Mrs. Marbury's expert hands. All the main articles referring to the ABC case are here, from the Churston murder onwards. Nothing before that date.
But what about this one right here, the Bexhill one? That seems to be a contradiction. Whatever. What's this?
War of 1914-1918. By the King's order, the name of Corporal A.B. Cust, Devonshire Regiment, was published on the London Gazette on May the 10th, 1918, as mentioned in a dispatch for gallant and distinguished service. An army dispatch, wounded on the Somme front, victim of a gas attack. Corporal Cust greatly deserves his distinction.
I'm doing very well, Empress Pookie. I mean, I had to go out in the snow in order to get this permanent crown put on my tooth, and the dentist said that there's something wrong with this other tooth right next to it, so that's sort of irritating, but, oh, I've not finished searching his room. Let's see. But, other than those things, I'm actually doing quite well. And, how have you been? Is there anything else we need to look... Well, there is something else we need to look at, but I don't know yet what it is. So, what about here? We've looked over here.
The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
We've looked over there. Let's see, what have we not looked at? What is that? Let's see. That's the door. We've looked at the window. Here's some stuff. Here's his bed, which we've looked at. This is his table, which we've looked at. That's his medal of service, which we've looked at. This is a chair, which I don't think we can look at. This is his,
ABC guys.
yeah.
Enough to sign about a dozen murders.
I feel like we've done everything, but we clearly haven't done. So, okay, we're going to be systematic about this. We've done everything here. So we've gotten all 4 out of 4. So that is here. Right? Okay. Fair. This is the ground, and we've
ABC
done
guide.
this.
Enough to sign about a dozen murders.
Right, and we've searched that. That's done. This is the door out. This is the mirror, which we've looked at. We'll look at it ourselves again because we're egotists. It's cool. This is his crockery. There's nothing here on the ceiling or wall. This is his bed, which we've looked at.
The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Right. This, we've looked at that. This is his desk area. We've looked at everything here. Right. Is that 6 out of 6? It looks like there isn't anything under the bed. We can't search anything there. And we've seen this, and there's nothing here. I think we've done it all. Let's see. Where was... Oh, we're going to do the little gray cells. Where was Cuss at the time of Bexhill's murder? He was in Bexhill. Because we have the Bexhill paper... And oops, sorry. The Bexhill paper and then the swing trunks. Nope. That it was rented. What is this? And it was rented to someone else. Boom. Was probably in Bexhill.
The register shows that Cust did not sleep at the guest house on the day of the murder. Where was he? Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it. Cust bought this newspaper in Bexhill on July the 25th.
Yes. Yes, we know this. I think we are... Right? We have got no more little gray cells. It says search... Cust's room, but I think we've done it.
It is not the right time.
Apparently it is not the right time. So what do you think we've not searched? Because I feel like we've searched everything. Mirror? It's probably something so stupid. Mirror, dresser, which we've looked at. This is the dresser. These are the boxes. Maybe what happens is we need to walk somewhere. Let's see if we can walk anywhere really interesting. No, see, there's not a lot of places to move. No more gray cells. I understand it. See, look, we've done everything up here. We've got a key to his room. And we've got this spool.
John Milligan.
Yeah.
Managing Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street. Like
It's a pair of
sir.
pants.
Further to up. Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as follows.
Yeah.
This letter is...
Yeah. So, we've looked at everything here. It doesn't seem like there's anything else we can look at.
Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
A pair of slacks on the... A pair of... Yeah. A pair of pants on the chair. The sink. Oh, hey, here we go. Here we go. That was it. Oh, look, blood.
This dark stain. It could be blood, but goodness knows how long it has been there.
There's
No use
blood.
Continuing the inspection of this room. I've seen all there is to see.
Boom. We got it. That's the thing about point-and-click mysteries. There's always a mystery to click on. And if you don't click on it, you lose everything.
Goodbye, Mrs. Marbury. Thank you for your help.
Bye.
You know, it's fine.
Ah, Chief Inspector. I was about to leave.
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the key of Mr. Cust on the counter.
That's true. That is so true. If they let you stay there forever, you get like all weirdly
I'm sorry
obsessive.
I'm late. I've spent ages with the Doncaster police. And you?
I have established one fact. On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene on the day of the crimes.
And also we have his ribbon. But also, why do we have his ribbon? Why don't we just give it to the police? You know, I just feel like... Let's look at him, shall
I
we?
had best talk to Job.
Sure. Let's do that.
I had best talk to Job.
Fine, we'll just talk to him then. Here we go. Let's talk. Let's talk.
I've listened closely to what you have to say, Poirot. For me, there's no doubt Cust is guilty. Do you have any element that might prove the contrary?
That is what we're going to look for.
Okay.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yes, Cust is totally guilty. Like, I don't know why this is even a question. Was it possible for Cust to have killed the 3 victims? Well, okay, let's see. Cust was in Churchill during the the Sir Clark murders. Ooh! Feeding Cust was in Bexhill. And we just need to get that he was in Andover. Yes, it was totally possible. He was in all of the towns. Are there any common points between Cust and the killer? Yes. All the letters sent to Poirot came from his typewriter. He has ABC guides. And he keeps newspapers that talk about the murder? No, let's go with the knife. Knife. Yeah. He could have committed these crimes. Is Cust's behavior suspicious? Yeah. He keeps newspapers. He lied about his destination. And he had blood on him. Boom! I'm glad that we don't have to go through
The evidence
a legal
against Cust
system.
is overwhelming. His presence at the scenes, the knife, the blood-stained shirt, the ABCs in a box.
That's true.
C'est vrai. However,
What?
the blood Mrs. Marbury saw on Cust's shirt may have been his own. According to his medical records, he suffers from
It's true.
phthisis. The murderer cut Sir Carmichael's throat from behind, and the blood spurted outwards. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not on the buttonholes. Yet we see quite the opposite.
So many little gray
You would
cells.
expect the murderer to keep the newspaper articles about his crimes. But Cust's collection starts in Cheston, as if it discovered the case rather late.
This is true.
I agree it's troubling, but it doesn't change my mind. There's small details that we should be able to clear up by questioning Cust.
What if he didn't
When
do
can we
it?
talk to him?
Doncaster is sending him to us on the first train.
Are they questioning him already?
He says he can't remember a thing.
It's plausible. Doctors say he suffers from absences and amnesia. Mrs. Marbury has confirmed this.
So Empress
He
Pookie.
may have done the murders in an altered state.
A familiar situation.
It's not enough to clear his name. Dr. Thompson insisted that even if you don't know what you're doing, you never commit a murder without wanting to.
Très intéressant. I shall remember that.
Right. I'll go and examine the suspect's room.
Chief Inspector, I took the liberty of removing a few clues to examinatum.
All right, we'll discuss them tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to see if you've missed something.
I like how the police just let this like random non-police person just go through crime scenes and take evidence. I feel like there's a thing about the chain of evidence that would like a lot of these courses would just be cases would be thrown out. Ooh, that is a great hat she's wearing. That woman is wearing. I mean, that's kind of a 1920s hat, and this is 1935, so like the fashion's a little off, but we'll take it. They can use consultants, but I don't think those consultants can just run around crime scenes unsupervised and then just take evidence. No, he's not police. He's an insurance inspector. That's the thing. He's not actually a police officer. It is a great coat, though. That's a great coat and it's a great hat. It's not period, but that is fine. Maybe she's poor and she's wearing clothing that's quite out of date. And that is also fair. It is fair. So, Empress Pookie, what you missed is that we were able to decipher these burnt records. It turns out they were medical records from the doctor, and the medical records, the people who were murdered, and this guy cussed. So we went to his home, and we've seen a lot of suspicious evidence.
To Scotland Yard, please.
If they were in a suit. This is supposed to be 1935. So we're at 1935, and that one was a very 20s look, which is great, but it's not a 1935 look. We get to question Cust. Yeah, he was police in Belgium, but he's not police now. He doesn't work for Scotland Yard, and I don't think he's policed at this moment. I think he's an insurance inspector. At least he was in Evil Under the Sun. He was sent in. Change computers, Empress Pookie. He was sent in to investigate insurance fraud in Evil Under the Sun. Inspector, interrogate thyself. Let's check him out, shall we?
This man is not in good shape.
No. Dark circles under the eyes. Lowered eyes. Shaking hands. And crumpled jacket.
And very tired. And other police have been hard on him.
What if he didn't commit the first 2 murders? He did. We're going to interrogate him.
What do you want from me?
I don't know about this. Ask if he knows who's speaking to him.
Good day, ABC. Do you know who I am?
Someone who's got it in for me.
I am Hercule Poirot, and I want nothing other than the truth.
Ah, you're the detective.
Yep. I will ask why he sent the letters.
Why did you send me a letter before each crime?
Why all these questions? When are you going to stop pestering me?
Oh, you know what? I should give him his cough medicine. Let's give him some laudanum, shall we? Here you go. Have some cough medicine.
Take this. It will help you.
Have some drugs. I feel like this is not going to work out well in a court of law in the 21st century. But whatever. Have some opium. Just drink a whole bottle of opium. It's cool.
Oh, good God. My shirt is covered in blood again.
I know, right?
Bon. I now know where the bloodstains Mrs. Marbury saw came from. Are you well enough to speak?
Yes, I feel much better.
I like how Levi totally knows where it's going. I'm going to ask why he sent... I'm going to talk about the letters.
Yes, I am the person you have been sending the letters to.
I didn't write these letters. I've already said so.
Oh, really? I'll get him to admit that he's forgotten.
Maybe you forgot that you wrote these letters.
Yes, it's true. Sometimes I forget. Maybe I did type them.
Yeah, maybe you did. This is what if he's not the killer? All right. I'll ask if he's capable of killing.
Are you capable of murder, Mr. Cust?
All these questions are giving me a headache.
If this were Law and Order, let's get him to talk about the army. I am the killer.
The war.
It's true. I was wounded. I suffered. But
But
the army was the only place I didn't feel inferior. No questions, just orders to follow.
Ever since you were wounded, you have absences, bouts of amnesia.
And headaches.
I wish I had my glasses.
Professor Clark treated you.
Yes, a few years ago he really helped me with my burned throat.
It might hold up in one of the high courts. Yeah! I wonder if maybe Dr. Clark put him up to the murders or ordered him to murder someone. Accuse me of Dr. Clark's... Oh. See, I think that maybe he didn't commit the first 2 murders, but he did the 3rd one.
And to thank him, you murdered him?
Stop talking about these murders.
I know, his name is ABC, right? I'll ask him if he acknowledges going to the 3 towns.
Do you deny being at the scene of the crimes?
So? There was no harm in being there. It was only for my work.
You were seen at all the crime scenes.
Yes, I was. I travel a lot, but not for pleasure. I am terribly unwell in trains. But I had to respect my engagements. My employer gave me very precise written instructions about the towns I had to visit.
Yeah, I think, Levi, this is a good idea.
The company you claim to work for, Silky Legs, has never heard of you. And as for these letters they sent you, they were written on your own typewriter.
That's
The
awkward.
company sent me the typewriter when I started working for them.
Yes, but the letters were received afterwards.
I think that's a good idea, Levi. We just give him lots and lots of cough syrup until he just signs a confession. So it would appear that you type them before sending them to yourself. We'll say that.
So it would appear that you typed them before sending them
Maybe
to
his
yourself.
boss is the murderer.
I don't remember.
Something's fishy about all
Oh,
this.
God. I don't know what's happening to me. My head hurts terribly.
Let's just give you more drugs. Yeah, so we're going to give him more drugs because that is how you do confessions in the 30s. Here, have lots of drugs. Have some chloroform.
Take this. It will help you.
Corporations are people. Thank you, Krellin. So we've given him opium and chloroform. And, yeah.
I think I'll be fine.
Oh.
Let us see, Cust. Look at me. You know very well that you committed these murders?
Yes, I know.
But I'm not wrong in saying that you do not know why you committed them.
No, I don't.
He was ordered to by someone. Right? Oh, hey. I have, show and tell. I was going home from and there was a 7-Eleven, and I went to the 7-Eleven and was like, let me go into the 7-Eleven. Guess what the 7-Eleven had? Pocky. I love Pocky. So, I have Pocky now. So we have to talk to, maybe he is having withdrawals. What does it say about him? He lives at Marbury Guest House, where he rents a room on a yearly basis. Yes, Levi, that 7-Eleven is amazing, because 7-Elevens don't normally have Pocky, but if it has Pocky, it is amazing. No. First off, I love Slurpees. Love them, love Slurpees. But Pocky. No problem. Thank you for being here, Empress Pookie. It's very lovely having you here. It is much appreciated. He was a door-to-door stalking seller. He was in each town where there was a murder. He does not deny having committed the crimes, but he has no memory of doing so. I know. We just give him more drugs. I mean, I just feel like that's what you do here. Let's go and talk to Yop.
And what conclusions have you drawn?
Plenty. It might help us to understand him a little better.
Okay.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
New question. What do we know about Cust's health? We know his health is bad. Oh, by the way, y'all. No, I'm not going to tell you yet. He says he did not write the letters. He suffers from hemoptysis. Hemoptysis. He has a problem with his throat. He suffers from absences. So let's, he suffers from absences. Calls mentally and physically weak, not really the profile of our killer. You know you left him alone in an interrogation room after admitting to doing murders with 2 bottles of things. I know! I'm a really bad... Here, have some overdosable drugs. It's totally cool. No, Krellin points out that no one... Oh, hold on. This is just a new thing we've learned. I have to add it to our list of things we've learned. One moment. Where are we? Learned. Speaking of which, I need to add some stuff. No one overdosed in the 30s. Krellin, 2017. New things learned. It's important to learn things. I need to add. Done. I need to add our new learned. Let's see. Are there any clues that do not support Cust's guilt in the Churston murder? Oh my gosh! It's 2018! Oh! Yeah, sorry. I'm a time traveler. I have to add... I've got to add a couple of new learns to our learned, which is amazing. 2018? Sorry. You know, how am I supposed to know what year it is? How am I supposed to know? Are there any clues that do not support Cust's guilt in the Churston murder? He says that he doesn't write the letters. He had blood on him. You would expect a murderer to keep newspaper articles about his crimes. No. Sir Carmichael was attacked from behind and the blood spurted out in the direction of the sea. He does not seem to recognize Poirot. He had no reason to kill him. Okay, so let's go buttonholes. But attacked from behind. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not the buttonholes. That we see quite the opposite. Yes, that's right. It's not 2018 until school starts again. Right now, we're still in that sort of hazy moment in the middle. Are there any clues that do not support Cust's guilt? He says he doesn't write the letters. He had blood on him. You would expect a murderer to keep newspaper articles about all his crimes, but Cust's collection starts in Churston, as if he heard about the case late on. That is suspicious, and he doesn't appear to recognize Poirot. There are several details which show that Cust is not guilty. Can we say without a shadow of a doubt that Cust is guilty? He says he did not write the letters. He had blood on him. He had no reason to kill them. And he, not guilty.
I don't see any clearer than before.
Ugh.
This is worse.
Yeah.
There is one point to highlight. C'est curieux. Cust admits that he killed, but he does not know why.
He was told to kill.
What did Dr. Thompson say? Even if Cust killed while in an altered state, it still must have been his deepest desire. He must have had a motive.
Let's keep it simple. Never mind his motive. He confessed.
Something's
But you
weird.
see, he can confess to anything and everything. He denied the murders and then confessed to them. He confirmed that he never typed the letters. Then, with great ease, I managed to get him say quite the opposite.
I don't know.
Come on, he behaved like a guilty man. He lied to his landlady.
Because deep down he believes himself guilty. From the papers, he noticed that he had always been at the scene of crimes. He must think that he killed and then simply forgot what he had done.
How can you be so sure?
Let us look at his psychological profile. You will understand my point of view.
Well, that's right. We're not in the new. We're not in the
Now
Chinese
try
New Year
and
yet.
Get how Brent cells to work.
Yeah, there's something really fishy about all this. I think that maybe if he did kill them, he was, I don't know, maybe ordered to. Oop. Sorry. Is Cust clever? He doesn't seem clever. He had blood on him. Oh, I'm a rat. I'm a water rat. So Army was inferior, just orders to follow. That doesn't sound super clever. He's mediocre. Self-confident? No. There was a thing about hesitant and shy. He wasn't confident. Easy to influence. Is he a seducer? He doesn't seem... See, that was the one thing that actually made me feel a little bit like that's weird, because I really doubt that Betty Barnard would go out with him. Do you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't seem like, oh, you're a rabbit. See, I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't seem like he'd be a seducer. I don't know, gang. He's got no charm. Does he like trains? He does not. Where was the thing about the trains? Trains. Right, he doesn't like trains. I don't know. Is he impulsive? Cold. He had blood on him. He was harmless. He would get angry. Okay. He is cold. Is Cuss generous? No, he's parsimonious. I feel like that generous one is weak. Oh, I'm a water rat. Hey, Jer, water.
You see? Cuss' character is quite the opposite of the murderous.
Gang, what's going on here?
If he's a madman, can we really talk about his character?
You know very well that our murderer does not behave like a psychopath. Apart from the signature, there is no ritual repetition in the choice of victims.
Very well, you're right as always. So we have no confession, no culprit,
So maybe
no
he was...
suspects, nothing. And all that after 2 months of inquiry? What should I do?
Have faith. Just give me 24 hours.
Okay. So, if it's not really him, either... Okay. So here's some things to think about. The company says they never heard of him, right? Here's what I'm thinking. The company says...
To White Heaven, please.
He doesn't work for us. So what if the actual murderer typed up all of the letters beforehand, posed as...
Cust's arrest is a great success for you, Poirot. It's all clear now, except maybe 1 or 2 details.
No.
Details. Ah, mon ami. The devil is in the detail, as we say.
Excuse me?
So...
Patience, Hastings. Everything will be clear once our guests arrive. Best be prepared. Slip a revolver into your pocket before they do.
A revolver? But Poirot, what are you afraid of?
Trust me. It is important you carry a weapon for this meeting. I will lend you mine.
What about telling me what you have in mind?
No, he doesn't do that.
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait 1 moment, I will bring you my weapon.
I think you're incompetent, Hastings, so I don't tell you anything. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, so he doesn't remember writing the letters, but all the letters were indeed written with that typewriter. So, and the typewriter, it said, so the place of work, right? The place of work said, hey, dude, Cust, you should go to each of the towns, right? Like, you should go to these towns for this job. But the company says that they never hired him. So I think the real killer posed as the Silky Legs company, hired Cust to use as his fall guy, right? So like the killer typed up all the letters on that typewriter, and the letter, like before, sent the typewriter to Cust, mailed the letters to Poirot, so it would look like that Cust was doing it, but all those letters were typed beforehand, and sent him to the three places to be a fall guy. So then who did the killing? It would have to be somebody that... It could be anybody it would have to be somebody who had access to the medical records. Churchill's medical records. So basically, I think it has to be the brother. Right? It has to be the brother. It's the brother of Churchill. It's Churchill's brother. He kills A and B in order... It was Krellin! J'accuse! Oh, by the way, everyone, we're going to have our giveaway of Quake Champions in like 5-10 minutes. So just chat. Make sure you say something in chat in the next 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, so that you're eligible for the giveaway, so that you are locked in. So I think it's the brother. I think he killed A and B as a cover in order to allow him to kill C, who he killed because he was in love with the woman, Thora Gray. And he wanted, he wanted... This is what I'm thinking. Right? This is my current... This is how I think it's going. Boom. I think murderers do get prizes, Krellin. They get all of the prizes. I don't know if they want I think they get...
Churston, Devon, population 500 inhabitants. Hourly of trains. London, Churston. Trains of evening. London, 6:45 p.m. Newton about 11 a.m. Churston, 11:45 a.m. London, 11:45 p.m. Newton about 6:08 a.m. Churston, 7:15 a.m.
It's the brother. So murderers get prizes all the time, Krellin. They get like little keepsakes of their murders, like ears or locks of hair. I've seen Dexter? They get all the coolest bracelets. Exactly. And here's Hastings hunting again.
Hastings' photo album. He is very proud of his bag.
He is. Okay. So we just need to get... I think we need to walk over this way. They get like bracelets made of teeth. I think they get all this stuff. Like all the time. Hey, you're the one who has an alligator in your apartment. Don't even ask me about it. I didn't do it. I probably keep my gun at my desk. Is what I'm assuming. They get metal bracelets attached by a chain. Only if they're not as smart as Hercule Poirot. If they're super smart, then they only get, like, weird teethy keepsakes.
The white ammunition are blank cartridges. The others are real bullets.
Wait, what did you say? The white ammunition are real cartridges.
The revolver is loaded with real bullets. I still have time to choose blanks.
No, go with the blanks.
The revolver is loaded with blanks. I still have time to choose real bullets.
No, we'll put the blanks in there. It's cool. Right? And anyway, Krellin, I don't want you arrested. That's no fun. All right, we're going to go and look at the newspapers. This is the denouement, folks. We're getting there. Whoop. But I killed those ladies. See, I don't think that ABC killed him. I don't
September
think you did.
11th, 1935. ABC affair, Terminus Doncaster. Jap and Poirot arrest the killer.
Do we?
A.B. Cust is the name of the alphabet murderer. The police have arrested him in a hotel in Doncaster. Was preparing to kill his fourth victim, Mr. Dick Dudley Dunbar, the establishment manager. Mr. Dunbar owes his life to the miraculous intervention of Inspector Japp of Scotland Yard and Detective Hercule Poirot.
No. And here's how you know. Because it doesn't actually make sense for the doctor to be the third
The
victim.
Lancet, September 11th, 1935. General Medical Journal. The alphabet murderer is not psychotic, according to Professor Thompson. In an early issue, we claimed that the alphabet murderer was not psychotic. Our assertion has just been confirmed by Professor Thompson, a Scotland Yard expert, who has spoken to the prisoner at great length. Not all obsessional killers are psychotic, he explained. It is true that Cust has a disturbed personality and memory disorders. But his amnesia, whether real or pretended, does not alter the fact that he was perfectly lucid at the time of his acts. Therefore, he will not escape punishment.
No. I think it's... Yeah, no. I think we need to go look at our desk, though. Just, you know, see if there's anything there. Probably not.
Ah, some cool hair.
That's nice. I think we're here, folks. I know, somebody could be rational now, but not then. Like, I don't know what people are talking about. We're putting blanks in, because...
What about telling me what you have in mind?
No, that's not how these things go.
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait one moment.
You know what? I have the weapon already. Ugh. I think we have to drag it from our... Here you go. Here you go.
Voila. I don't trust you with my weapon. It has hardly been used. It is almost new.
So much shenanigans. It's the brother. I just got the Gandhi mustache, by the way. Oh. Let's answer the phone. Hello, phone. We're gonna have the big Agatha Christie moment where everyone's in the room.
Chief Inspector, is that you?
Yes. Sorry, but we haven't found anything.
Have you checked the typewriter?
And the packaging, the letter, and the ribbon reel. We've only found prints left by Cust and his landlady.
Because the killer...
Well, never mind. I shall make do.
Because the killer used gloves.
So, are you still going to hold your meeting?
Of course.
Of course, Chief Inspector. I can hear my guest coming up the stairs.
I wonder if the brother...
Why have you brought us here, Mr. Poirot?
Since Cust's arrest, I thought it was all done and dusted.
Nope.
Miss Gray formally identified him, as well as Miss Barnard.
Yes, and the stockings he saw drove the same brand as the ones found at my aunt's.
Yeah, but he didn't do it.
This is all true. However, a case is not closed if some questions remain open. And one question is, why did the murderer send me his letters?
Mm-hmm.
Why did he challenge me, Hercule Poirot?
Perhaps he wanted to play with you, to taunt you.
Xenophobia? Maybe he didn't like you because you're foreign.
I may be wrong, but maybe by provoking you, he was looking for glory?
All these theories should be studied.
However...
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Why did the murderer make a mistake in the address? Oh, that's a good question. Why did the murderer make a mistake in the address? The mistake in the address was before the C. And I think it's because that was the real murder, right? The letter's late arrival saved the murderer. That's important. The body was still warm. Piece of envelope with the wrong address. Poirot's address is not well known. Inferiority complex. Glory. An error in the address discovered caused it to be late. What is this one? The body was still warm. Let's not do this one. Let's say this one. The mistake was intentional. Of course. Why did the killer send his letters to Poirot? I actually think it was... Challenge Poirot out of xenophobia, no. Glory, maybe. Inferiority complex, no. Well, envelope. Okay, I think it was for glory. That's what I'm thinking. No? What? I mean, it could be xenophobia, but I don't think that's it either. I don't think... See, I don't think it was either of those three. Poirot's address is not very well known. Piece of envelopes with the wrong address. The body was still warm. Poirot's address is not very well known. That's mysterious. He wrote to Poirot because his address is not very well known.
Is everything clear now?
No.
You might like to explain your reasoning again.
Gang, we're gonna find out.
First of all, remember that the murderer made it a rule to always post his letter before the murder. He never digressed from that rule. However, in Churston, he encountered a problem. The village has only 500 inhabitants. With advance warning, it would be easy to arrest him. Therefore, the murderer delayed his letters deliberately with the wrong address. The plan wouldn't have worked if he'd sent it to Scotland Yard or the papers because everybody knows their addresses. The mistake would have been corrected and the letter would have been on time. That is why the murderer chose me as the recipient.
Fair.
Because for his plan to succeed, it was necessary for at least one of the letters to have a wrong address and get lost. It was very cunning.
What if you're involved in this murder?
Absolument. It is a very subtle plan. It matches the profile we have drawn up of him perfectly. That of an intelligent, daring and calculating murderer.
But that's not how you describe Cust.
Nope.
You are quite right, mademoiselle. Like you, I find it hard to believe that this dull character is the clever murderer we are looking for.
Yes.
Do madmen... I mean, if he's mad, he might have two very different sides.
No doubt. But the murderer is not mad. All the specialists agree that he does not have the profile of the psychopath.
But if Cust is not guilty, how do you explain his presence at the scene of the crime?
Oh, I can explain that.
Mr. Clark, the answer to your question is in the medical records of your brother's patients. Documents which Cust most certainly did not have access to. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Before we do that, though, we're going to get a winner for our giveaway of Quake Champions. And since we are here, I should probably remind, because most everyone who's talking are people that I know, but what if there are people who are lurking who I don't know? Hey everyone, I'm Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole, and I'm Trooper SJP on Yahoo and on Twitch, which you know because you're here, and I'm on Academic Foxhole on Twitter. And I have a Discord. If you are not part of the Discord, you should go there and be there and hang out with us where we chat about all of the things. We recently have been chatting about RPGs. We've been chatting about all sorts of stuff. Anyhow, we're gonna have a giveaway and we're gonna find out who the murderer is. The murderer is Krellin. J'accuse. Sorry, I just guessed that Krellin would come up as the murderer, and that makes me super amused. But oh, thank you, Jer. Jer's our mod, by the way, and Jer is amazing. Krellin, I have a question for you. Would you like this giveaway key? You fell asleep. Krellin, you... Because, see, this is what I'm saying. Murderers win things. Krellin, would you... May I, It is a good alibi. There you are, Krellin. Let me, I'm going to send you the code I'm going to whisper it to you. If you do not mind. Krellin is like, winner? See, I don't think you can do it. I think only I can do it. So, Krellin, no, you didn't redraw. You are the winner! Or the murderer. Do you mind? May I send you the... I've got it in here. I'm just gonna send it to you right now. Sending Quake to you, Krellin. I'm doing it. Let me know if you got it. Wahaha. Oh, good. That makes... just let me know if you got it, so that I can... Because you haven't won something in ages. What is this? The 4th? January 18. Whoop. Quake. Krellin. That is not how you spell Krellin. Boom. It is a one of those shooty types of games with the shooting. Well, but you won something in November. That was a month and a half ago. It was like so long ago. For ages. Ages ago. So long. I'm just saying. It was like a month and a half ago. That's all I'm saying. These are my thoughts. Now, I'm looking... Krellin, let me know if you want it, because I know how you are, Krellin. Levi, I'm going to give it to you. Because you have not won one since October, and you might like it. And Krellin says he's not going to play it. Boom. Where are you? Levi. All right. Yes, that's how it works. Boom. Executive decision. There. Levi, let me know that you got it. Quake Champions Early Access. Boom. That's just what we're gonna do. That's how it goes. What do we know about Cust? Levi, let me know, because it's yours now. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it. Excellent. We know that Cust is easily influenced. My pleasure, Levi. Also, it was your subscription day, so I feel like it works really well. We also know... I don't think it was a coincidence, though. What do we know? We also know that Cust was wounded during the war. Cust was in the war and was never quite the same in the head sense. Let's say that. Oh, apparently not. He was wounded in the war? Yes. Cust is mentally fragile and easy to manipulate, right? How to explain Cust's presence at the crime scenes? Well, I think actually he was a door-to-door salesman. I actually don't think it was a coincidence, though. I think... Yeah, it seems like he's being manipulated. Let's go with he wanted to swim, which I don't think that was it. Because that's not really him. He's not a swimming person. I don't think he wanted to see the crime scenes. I don't think that's it. I don't think he likes traveling by trains at all. Let's say that there in the medical... No, that's not it. So look, how to explain... Here's how I explain Cust's presence at the crime scenes. The killer told him to go there, right? By posing as his job boss. So He was a door-to-door salesman. Actually don't think it was a coincidence. I think the murderer told him to do it. We can say tries to overcome. I don't think that's it either. So that's not it. I think he was in Bexel because he wanted to swim, and he wanted to see the crime scenes. Nope. And he traveled by train. See, I don't like any of these. I don't like any of these at all. Okay, how to explain Cust's presence at the crime scenes. Yeah, see, this is tricky because let's say he... But see, the thing is, he only bought newspapers at the end. Overcomes his travel sickness by traveling often by train, which I don't think he does. He doesn't like it. He buys newspapers that report on the case, but only for C. Alice Asher and Betty Barnard and the Dr. Clark's medical records, I think that's for another thing. He was a door-to-door salesman. I think that's good. He wanted to swim. I think that... See, I don't think you can because they disappear. He's been never quite the same sense. What if we do this one and this one? No. That one and this one. This one and this one. No! Ah, gang! Oop. What do we know about Cust? Sorry. How do we explain... See, I don't think we can use, because then things disappear. So we only get to use things a certain number of times. And... See, I don't think that's right. I mean, we'll do that one, but I don't think... See, I think all of those are not good. Alright. See, we're not getting what we need. Alright, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. I.e., the way that, like... So here is door-to-door salesman, and we're going to put all of the other ones in one at a time to see if any of them trigger. I don't like it, but we're going to do it. I also don't think... We're doing the brute force. We're doing brute force because none of that works really well. All right, so this one is done. Let's do traveling by train, which I really don't think that's it, but it's fine. We're doing brute force. So it's not traveling by train. Newspapers and the crime scene, which again, I don't think it is, because that doesn't actually make any sense at all. I wonder if we're missing a clue somehow. Nope. Medical records. Again, you have to know that What is this? He was manipulated.
Dr. Clark's patients' records provided a very useful list of potential victims, sorted by alphabetical order.
Yes.
The killer definitely used it, explaining the fact that all the victims were former patients of the doctor. It is this fact that clears Cust once and for all, because he never had access to these records.
That's right.
So how did he happen to be at the scene of the crimes? Either the murderer sent him there, or Cust was following him closely. Cust's highly suggestible nature leads us to the second hypothesis. The murderer was manipulating him.
You should be able to run it at source.
Sent Cust to the towns where he was going to strike, so that the suspicion would land on the poor man's shoulder.
That's evil. What sort of killer could have such a plan? And what would he gain from 3 completely different murders?
I have an answer to that question.
Indeed, it seems unlikely that the same murderer committed all the crimes.
Oh.
What should we take from that?
People wanted to get rid of people. So, Levi, try running it at source and see if that works for you. Because it looks like, and don't ask me why this is, it seems to work well for people either on source or 360. Huh. Yeah, because I'm looking at my Twitch Inspector, and my stream is looking healthy and stable at 2-3 bits to 4, and I don't seem to have any problems otherwise. I've done all of the things. I don't even know. So, say that it is just one murder, that one murder is of interest to the killer, which I think is true. Say that there are 3 murderers. I actually think there's just one murderer that is of interest to the killer, and that was the C guy. Oh, interesting. Huh.
Just one murder was of benefit to the murderer. The others were just diversions.
Yes.
On reflection, there is only one conclusion. The murderer killed once out of interest, and twice to divert our attention. This reasoning points at 2 potential culprits.
Franklin Clark.
Yep.
Donald Fraser?
Yes, mademoiselle. That's good thinking.
Hmm.
Mr. Fraser may have killed Betty out of jealousy. Mr. Clark may have killed his brother in order to inherit his large fortune. Both have a motive.
Yes.
But Donald did not have access to Dr. Clark's records.
Please allow me to disagree with you, mademoiselle.
By the way, I don't even know what to tell you. I don't know why it's weird. And I'm looking at, what am I looking at online? Hello, me. What am I looking at? I'm looking at Quality Auto is what I've got. Huh. I've got Auto? Which looks fine. I can't hear it, but it looks fine. What happens if I did Source? That looks fine. I can't tell you. I don't know what the problem is. Stupid Twitch. Indicate that Donald was resting at Churston. Indicate that Donald was treated by Dr. Clark. Indicate that Donald's firm worked for Clark, which is true.
He works for Court and Brunskill, one of whose clients was Sir Carmichael.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't prove that I went to Comeside.
You could have done it. And you may have used the opportunity to take a look at Sir Carmichael's records.
You think I'm guilty?
No, I don't.
You? Or Mr. Franklin Clark?
I think it's Franklin Clark.
That's ridiculous.
It's you.
Both of you have a motive. The question is, which of you has the profile that most resembles the murderer? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Like, seriously, it's Franklin Clark. I don't know what else to tell you. Is Donald clever? Let's see. Really liked Donald Fraser. He would have made Betty a good husband. He was always attentive and generous, a true gentleman. I've doubted myself. I don't know what to do. Have endural dreams. A bright man with a promising career ahead of him. We'll do that. I just don't think it's him. Is he sure of himself? Actually, no, he has doubts about himself. He's easy to influence. Is he a seducer? I don't think he is. It was an awful scene. Well, women seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Let's see. I think, yes. Sure, we'll say he's a seducer. Does he like trains? He does like trains. And is he impulsive? He is. He's quick-tempered. It's not him. Is he generous? He is. Look, it's Franklin Clark, clearly. That's why... Ugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald may share many character traits with the murderer, but he does not have his cold indifference. He has a temper.
Yeah.
It is hard to imagine him planning anything.
It's clearly Franklin
Also,
Clark.
jealousy is his motive, and crimes of passion are rarely planned.
Hmm.
Right, I suppose it's my turn to be subjected to the same scrutiny.
Yep.
Absolument, Mr. Clark.
You've got it all.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Like, it's clearly him. It's fine. Is he clever? Yes. Thor is evasive about the relationship. Good student, but lacked... I know, right? Yes, he is clever. Is he sure of himself? He totally is. Very plucky and sure of himself. Yes. Is he a seducer? Yes. Blah blah. Married man. Yes, he's a seducer. It's fine. Does he like trains? Yes, he loves trains. He had that whole train book thing going on. It was like a thing. Is he impulsive? No. Because he's a cool-blooded guy. Cold. And is he generous? Yes. Train tickets. You had Wiener Schnitzel for lunch today, and I can't stop thinking about wanting more. Ooh.
As you have all seen,
Chili dogs are
there is a
addictive.
disturbing similarity between Mr. Clark's profile and that of the killer.
This is what I've been trying to tell you
In
all.
actual fact, it is exactly the same.
Yes.
Mr. Poirot, your psychological studies are interesting, but your conclusions do not add up.
Don't they?
Why would I have wished my brother's death? The inheritance is lawfully mine. I just have to wait.
It's because of Thora Grey.
No, you had to act quickly.
Say that Thora Grey bothered him, that Franklin was impatient. You were impatient.
Because you are incapable of waiting.
Really? Well, I am no murderer. You presented him as being a cold and patient schemer.
That's fair.
Certes, normalement. But Lady Clark's imminent death precipitated events.
Ooh.
Mademoiselle, also you haven't been telling the truth.
Yes.
There is no doubt in my mind that you would have found a way to marry Sir Carmichael after Lady Clark's death. For you, Mr. Clark, it was a disaster. If Miss Grey had children by your brother, you would not have inherited a thing. You realized the danger after reading several letters from Comside, especially one in which your brother opened his heart to you. So you hurried home from China, and you took action.
Which is why I made the wrong
Cust
choice.
was no more than a puppet manipulated by the real culprit.
Yep.
You, Mr. Clark.
Yep.
Such an imagination, Mr. Poirot. In fact, nobody manipulated Cust. The famous instructions he received by post. He wrote them on the typewriter. We know that for sure.
Yes.
Oh no. You know perfectly well. That is not true.
That's right.
Eh bien voilà. Light has now been shed on the ABC murders.
I think I've picked
Theories
the
are
wrong choice.
ingenious, but you haven't any proof.
1 point to him. For the moment, I have no material proof. Either I admit to it, or I bluff.
Let's see. I wonder if you can put in a ticket with Twitch about the transcoding issue. Maybe there's a game show setting they know about that's mucking it up. Oh! Ooh, that's a good, I think I'll try to do that as well, and see if anything comes of it. Good idea. I will put in a, you know, I will do it. I will also put in a ticket. I will find out how to do it, and I will put it in. Also, I feel like chili dogs sound delish. I'm a proof found at Alice Asher's tobacco shop. Lie about the fingerprints found on Cust's typewriter. So that proof is going to be easy to find. So the typewriter, I think, is... yeah, I have report playback issues right in the interface. And jitter for auto. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yes. Levi, you do it. If anyone else has that problem, also do it, and then I will do it. I think that maybe I should say I have an item of proof found at Alice Asher's tobacco shop, because that was the first one, and more likely the one that he would have messed up on.
Proves it. A carton of placed cigarettes you stole from Mrs. Asher and found at your home.
You have nothing on me. You're bluffing, Mr. Poirot.
Wrong choice.
Come on, Thora. There's nothing for us to do here.
Don't touch me.
Thora!
I understand why you never wanted to lend me your new typewriter. And why you were searching through your brother's things.
Mm-hmm.
And the hole you dug on the moors. What did you hide there? The knife you used to kill your brother?
All right. Well played. I lose. The game's up.
So I did it. I think I chose the wrong choice twice in a row, so I feel like I don't get maximum ego points. Oh.
Don't come near me! I'll never let you take me, Mr. Poirot.
Oh. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Ooh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Clark. There is no easy death for you. I expected your reaction, so I used blanks. I'm sorry, mademoiselle, but your second chance has been lost. Franklin Clark will never inherit his brother's fortune.
So, I'm seeing jitter now. Right? Blanks. Nope. I would love to know where my mouse is gone.
Disappointed
I don't know where my
having
mouse
missed the
is.
chance to become Lady Clark, Thora Grey left England. Donald Fraser and Megan Barnard married. On Poirot's recommendation, Mary Drower started to work for Lady Clark. The elderly lady's condition suddenly took a turn for the better. And a few months later, to Dr. Logan's great surprise, she was back on her feet again. According to this eminent physician, it appears to be an extremely rare case of spontaneous remission.
Well.
Lady Clark has enjoyed very good health ever since.
Wow. Huh.
Journal of an Innocent. The incredible story of ABC. As for A.B. Cust, after being advised by Poirot, he made a great deal of money by selling his story to the press. And as for me, and with business booming, the Black Swan has become the #1 tourist attraction in the whole of Yorkshire, even more popular than York Minster.
It was the brother. Huh. Huh. Based on the novel The ABC Murders by Agatha Christie. A Microids production. Microids, they do a number of point and clicks. Ooh. All right, let's do this. See, now I had it on auto before, and that was fine. And if I do 7p... Alright, now I'm at 7p but not source, and that looks pretty fine, although I don't know what the audio's like. Yes, right? The elderly lesbian found new vigor in life because of her young lover, and everything is great. Right? I'm glad that there is life and joy. Here, let's go over here. We can do this. Hey everyone. We're going to hear music in the background, and we're going to have to make some kind of a ticket with Twitch to find out what's going on, because I think it's mysterious, and I don't like it. Although at the moment, things are looking fine, right? Yes. So, the brother did it, clearly. I think I did pretty well. I don't know how many we'll have to find out how many Poirot points I got. I think I probably could have done a little bit better here or there, but I think generally speaking, we did really well. So that's it, everyone. We finished the ABC murders. So I want to talk about something that I want to do, and I think that maybe I will do it. So there's a game that I have that I've been wanting to play. I've been really excited about it, and I think maybe I'll just start it next week, even though I think it'll take a little bit of time. It won't take forever, but I think it might be a slightly longer time commitment. It's another adventure game. It's the new Dreamfall, which I kickstarted because I played Dreamfall The Longest Journey and I loved it. And the Dreamfall chapters are out. They've been out for a while, and I've been wanting to play them, and I love the story. I mean, when I played Dreamfall The Longest Journey, it was amazing. And even though it's like 5 chapters, which, you know, might be 10 sessions, so it might be a little bit longer, but I feel like we can do it. And it's a game that I'm really excited about. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. That's it. And also, it might take a little bit longer because in the month of January, I'm going to be gone for 1 week. At the end of January, I'll be gone for a talk. At the end of April, I'll be gone for a talk. I'll be gone for 3 weeks in May to June for a talk, to teach a class. And I've got one more talk in Florida, which I think is in March. So, I mean, I've got talks this spring, 3. I turned down 2 more because I can't do all of them, but I did my best. So I feel like we're gonna have to figure out what's going on with our jitter. But I'm glad that you all. Yeah, I think you're right about the bluff. I think you're right, Krellin. The proper bluff was about the fingerprint on the typewriter, because. Yeah, I just feel like he would have been careful about it. But you're right. That's the proper bluff. So I said yes. See, Levi's proud of me, right? I said no to 2 things. One, because I physically couldn't actually do it, but the other one because it was like, no, I'm gonna say no to a thing. And there's going to be one more thing that somebody's asked me to do. Harvard asked me to do a thing in February, and I haven't said no to them yet, but I probably will. Oh! No, Krellin is like, I am right. And see, and now Krellin says that he's right because he checked the plot synopsis, but that's not why he's right. He's right because he is the murderer! J'accuse! Krellin's not the murderer. Or is he? Anyway, Harvard sent me a request to do something, I think, in February, and I'm probably gonna say no to that. Maybe I will say no to the Harvard thing. Maybe I will say yes. I'd feel guilty. I'm not gonna decide right now. I'm gonna just, worry about murder, most foul murder. So that's it. It is 8:30. We're ending a little bit early today because we finished the game. And I think, you know what? I'm gonna just dive in, and next session we're gonna play a game I've been wanting to play for a while. I'm really excited about it, and that's what we're gonna do. But on Saturday, my friends, I know, I'll just tell them maybe I'll pencil it in. Feeling guilty is how the wet bag keeps you down. It's how it keeps me down. So Saturday, wait, Ager, do you mean tomorrow, or do you mean Friday in a week? Do you mean tomorrow or Friday in a week? Friday in a week, right? you know the wily ways. So Saturday we'll be doing Dragon Age Inquisition, and I think we're actually going to finish the main game on Saturday, and we'll just have Trespasser left to do. Next Thursday, I think we're going to start Dreamfall, because I think we're just going to do it. But then that Friday, I believe... Oh, wait. Wait. Let me see if I can get everything down. There's a bunch of stuff to think about, right? Week and a day. Okay, so... Saturday, Dragon Age Inquisition, probably finishing it. Monday, Lizzie the Bold is going to be running some of this amazing K-drama called You're Beautiful, about a nun who disguises herself as her twin brother in order to be in this all-male K-pop idol band. And so that'll be on Rabbit. And then Thursday, I'll start Dreamfall, as long as everything is good. And Friday, I think Jer is going to Rabbit something that we should all see. And then Saturday we'll be doing more. We'll probably be doing Trespasser. And the semester is starting really soon, everyone. It's starting in 2 weeks. Is that right? Yeah, semester starting in 2 weeks, everyone. And then I'm giving a talk in like 3 or 4 weeks. We got stuff to do. But we're closing for tonight because Metropolis. I know the semester is starting. We're gonna try to figure out what's going on with our jitter and try to fix that. We're going to hope that the snowpocalypse is done tonight and that things are back to normal tomorrow. And it has been lovely to have you all here. I am Trooper SJP on YouTube and Twitch. I'm Academic Foxhole on the Twitter. We have a Discord that you should join us if you have not joined us yet and be part of our Battle Buddies. And is that everything? I think that's everything. So I want to thank you all for being here today. Oh man, yeah, my tweet pic. And if you were on the Twitter, you could see the way I got frozen solid in like 20 minutes outside. It was terrible. Oh, the worst. The worst, everyone. But it's okay. Thanks for being here. You're lovely. And I will see you in 2 days. Let me... oh, wait. You know what? We can see if there's anybody... If there's anybody we should raid. Let me give a quick look. Oops. That's not what I want. Ugh. I'm logged out. Hold on. I have to log back in again. Because I've got... That's not my password. What is my password? Boom. And then... two-factor authentication. Hold on. Wait. Well, that's not... I just want to see if there's somebody really exciting who's streaming right now. Let's see. Authentication. Give me a second. I just want to see if anybody we know is streaming, so we can raid them, because I like raiding people. Krellin, now you want... What did... Oh, yeah, it was bad. So let's see, who is... Oh, hey, you know what we should do? We should go and raid Exploding Dice. I think we should go and do that, because he's playing Morrowind, which I love. I think Morrowind is amazing. So we're going to go and raid Exploding Dice. This is our raid command. And it's, this is not a raid. And we're going to raid Exploding Dice. Oh, that's not it. Oops, hold on. Raid Exploding Dice. Yes. All right, everyone. So I want to thank you all for being here. You all are amazing. And thank Levi for the subscription. That was excellent. And we're going to go and raid Exploding Dice, who's playing Morrowind, which is my favorite of the Elder Scrolls games. I think it's amazing. And we are going to be here next Thursday for the CR season premiere, which I will be hosting, so we can be in our chat, not their chat, because our chat is nice and their chat is like madness. Woo.
Back when she's giving you information. Speaking of troopers, what is going on, my friend? Thank you so much for the raid, my friend man. And what is going on? How are you doing? How are you guys? Thank you guys for the raid. Sorry, I'm a little bit. Where's my chat bot? There it is. This is not a raid. I like that, by the way. I like that. If you guys have not ED raid, there it is. Welcome, guys. Welcome. My name is Astrin. This is Exploding Dice. You guys are joining us here. We are playing Morrowind, which the music just stopped for some reason. I don't know